Hello and welcome to this auction video for this Fiat Punto. It's on an 09 plate and I've just taken it for a drive up and down our dual carriageway and can confirm it's actually quite a good drive. It's not really in the very best of condition, and but actually, all considering its age and mileage, it's got about 111,000 miles on the clock. There is a fair bit of service history for it, but it actually feels like still like a good little responsive car, which would seem a shame to see this one go to waste. And I'm thinking it might even prove to be a reliable motor for someone. So anyway, without further ado, let's have a walk around and see what we can find damage wise. I've also taken a bunch of photos, so please do study those for things like condition of the wheels and tyres, tread depth, etc. Anyway, let's get on and have a look at what things we can find. So it's missing a bit of trim here around by the front little quarter window there. There is kind of lots of little black spots. I'm guessing it's tar. It's had a quick wash on our wash bay, but could definitely do with a bit more attention, just getting rid of all those tar spots. But this arch isn't looking too bad. There is a bit of kind of paint fade going on in general on this paintwork, but it's not horrendous. So yeah, let's keep moving, see what else we can see. There are a few kind of little stone chips going on there, here and there. The headlights are a little bit faded. Let's have a look at the other side as well. Yeah, a bit faded, can benefit from a polish up shall I say. Let's have a look again. This front bumper is kind of looking faded, doesn't look so bad on my camera, and so is the bonnet as well, and some of the lacquer is lifting off and peeling off in places, and it's covered in a lot of stone chips, etc. So yeah, definitely in need of a bit of attention. Looks like there's been a bit of a bump here at some point, and all the paintwork's gone creased there. And this lower grille part needs putting back in. Yeah, and a few little signs of contact here and there on that front bumper. A few little light scratches, but overall just kind of faded and chipped paintwork. And as we can see again on this bonnet, the lacquer is lifting off the bonnet there. Coming around to this side again, you can probably see more so this side's kind of faded on the lower bumper. This arch here is just covered in general scratches here. Don't know how well you can see. We do have a bit of a dent down here. Moving up to the mirror, we're following through on the trend of losing the lacquer, and that wing mirror has definitely done that. Coming through to the passenger door, we have a few scratches and stone chips, and yeah, some more scratches and scuffs, and yeah, plastic is looking a little bit dated there, but obviously it's an older car, and yeah, just generally covered in a few marks, and again lots of this tar that all kind of needs cleaning off really, just to give it a bit more of a lift. Looking back on this quarter panel here, looks like a bit of a graze coming through here on this scuff on this archway, and again covered in this kind of black dirt again. A little bit of a kind of scuff, scratches going on this panel around here, and a little bit of the lacquer lifting off here, and again just covered in this black residue. I think it's tar. Let's see that. Just seems to be covered in the car in general. So yeah, maybe a polish up and a clean up would bring it back to life a bit. A few more touches here, including a break on the rear mirror. What else have we got? And just a few scratches and scuffs in general going around on this rear bumper area. Plenty of scratches and touches going on around here on the back loading area. The boot I couldn't actually open with the key or use it or by pressing this, so I had to go in and press the release catch on the inside by dropping down the rear seats. So I just actually want to make a correction on the boot operation. It does actually work. I didn't realize there's this button here that one actually releases the boot, and yeah, the boot does operate normally from that aspect. I'm not sure if there is meant to be a button that you press on that boot, but yeah, to open the boot you just press that one basically, and that works. So I just wanted to correct the video on this. I was just watching it back and realized that that button was there, and yeah, that works, no problem. Let's do it again for you. Alright, so that boot does work. Okay, thank you. Coming back around here, more marks and scratches and scuffs on this rear bumper, and it looks like some of this inner mudguard's falling out a bit. It's nothing horrendous, and again we've got lacquer coming off of the paintwork here on this rear quarter panel, and just in general a little bit of paint fade going on. The roof, again we've got some more lacquer coming off in places. So yeah, and let's go around to the driver's door. Again we've got lots of marks going on, the usual marks on your entrance points, and some scratches around the door handle, and some kind of paint coming off here, stone chips going on around by the door handle as well, sorry. Some more scratches, and again more of that black residue. Seals look okay as far as I can see, and the door mirror looks slightly off colour to the rest of it, and there are some scratches and chips again on there. Right, okay, so that covers the condition. Let's have a look on the inside. Let's go around to that boot. As I said, boot's faulty. I couldn't get it to open anyway by pressing down this Fiat button or on the actual key, and I had to press the bonnet release catch just here, which you can do so by putting down the back seats and reaching in there. So coming around here now, looking into the back, the boot is supporting its weight. Let's have a look in the spare area. So we've got a good spare there with all the tools, etc. Let's have a look in the passenger side, sorry. We've got electric windows. I've tested those, they all work. Looks like the windows are tinted, which is quite a nice little touch, and the interior isn't looking too bad. It's had a quick clean, but could benefit from more of a clean. It actually looks a lot worse on my phone than it does in person, but yeah, could benefit from more attention. And the seats aren't looking horrendous, but again could require a bit more clean up here and there. And the back seats are looking okay. Again, could do with a little bit of a clean up. It does look a lot worse on my phone than it is in person. Let's come around to the driver's side and we'll have a look at the mileage and all the service history, etc. So let's hop in. We've got, again, electric windows and mirrors, they all work, no problem. And let's hop in and we'll get that handbrake off, turn the lights off, and we've got no warning lights apart from that seatbelt light, and a mileage of 117,358 miles. Why it's flashing, I'm not really sure. So yeah, we've got all your usual mod cons. No aircon in this one, 5 gears and lots of history, and we have 1 key. So booklets, all the Fiat booklets, etc. And let's have a look through all this. There is also some invoices for servicing that aren't stamped up on this service book, I've just noticed. But let's go through the stamps. So we got a stamp in 2009, 10, 11, 12 and 16. And I've taken photos of all these invoices if you want to study them more so. But we got a service here and battery oil change back in 2015. A annual service for low mileage vehicles, and it's going through all the checks, and it's also clicked on there. When is this? 2011. So there was a brake fluid change, oil and oil filter, road test, and a health check, and an invoice, and another one in 2010 for another service again, oil filter, etc. And an old MOT certificate. Right, let's have a look under the bonnet. I'll get it started again so we can listen to the engine. Start it up. I'll just show you the dash as I start it. Alright, handbrake off again. So again, no warning lights. So let's have a look under the bonnet. Presto, it's up. Right, okay, well, as you can see, it's all pretty tidy and presentable in here. No real signs of any nasty leaks or anything like that. I would say it's kind of in the condition you would expect for its age and mileage. Sounds okay, and yeah, no nasty knocks and rattles. There we go, guys. Okay, hope you've enjoyed today's video, and best luck with the auction. Cheers.